Blood number 1989. Now click on the link on the description if you want to vote for the TNA match of the year on TNA Wrestling's official profile. Now you only get to vote once, and also there's another link to vote for your favorite moments from iMPACT, and you get to vote for up to 3 moments. Now we start off the show with Abyss, Foley, Steven, and Raven. Great promos by all 4 men, and it really seems like Foley is losing his position as executive shareholder, and which this kind of leads me to believe that it could be the start of a kind of Bischoff or Hogan taking over. So that's real interesting. And yeah, we got great promos by all 4 men. Next we had a AJ and Kurt promo, and it really has some great development here storyline wise, and it also raised interest to whichever match these guys are involved in at the next pay-per-view Final Resolution, and it also was built up for the main event tonight. Now, Amazing Red gets pummeled by Scott Steiner, which it doesn't discredit Amazing Red. You know, the match ended in DQ, and it makes Steiner look like a very violent psycho asshole. Excuse my language. And then we see Bobby Lashley come out, and which means I guess their feud is continuing. But it's an interesting choice to pick Amazing Red for this. I don't know, but either way, it did its purpose to make Scott Steiner look crazy. Then Nash puts Eric Young so over in a promo, as well as the Global Championship. Now, they join forces, and Nash calls out Foley, saying that he'll speak with Hogan shortly and have answers for him later tonight, which basically support my ideas about Foley being replaced in the future. Now, World Elite is escorted out the ring by Eric Young and Kevin Nash, and then there was a funny interaction between Eric Young and Earl Hebner. Anyways, Motor City Machine Guns were put over here like crazy. Like, they were really put over. And it really seems like they'll get their simple one-on-one match against British Invasion instead of the triple threat at the next pay-per-view. And then Big Rob Terry continues to mess up, which looks like he's going to get kicked out from World Elite, which means that TNA does listen to their fans. Now, Foley and Nash speak, and Nash assures Foley to be calm and makes a deal with him about getting his money back. He then announces that Hogan isn't coming alone into TNA. Does this mean Eric Bischoff, or is he referring to someone else like Ric Flair? That's already very interesting as well. Abyss and Foley, Abyss is trying to talk Foley out to, not look for revenge against Raven, and Foley remains angry at Dixie Carter and keeps expressing that he wants to, get his revenge against Raven and stuff like that. And he also mentions that, it's a funny note that Dixie Carter 2 weeks ago said that she would not accept opposition, and here is Mick Foley, opposing her. Next, we have Hamada put over greatly in a great knockouts match against Taylor Wilde. Both women were excellent, and I love that Hamada got the win cleanly, and I really hope she gets a pay-per-view title shot and wins in at least the next 2 months. Now, Abyss and Foley, they're in the Abyss locks Foley in his office with the table, so he can't make it to his match. Hogan states that TNA will become the #1 company in the fastest time ever, which was really big words by Hogan, but God, did it make me excited. It pretty much looks like TNA and Hulk Hogan have big plans for 2010. And when Hogan makes a statement like that, I already had visions of him promoting the company on various shows and networks where only he can appear. So I really look forward to that. Things look great. I hope I'm right. Raven and Stevie versus Abyss in a good handicap match, and Abyss is handling them pretty easy and wins due to disqualification. After the break, before they go to the break, you see them about to hang him or something. Then after the break, if I remember right, they didn't show anything, which confused me. Now then we see a weird segment between ODB and Homicide, and Homicide mentions that he knows who Suicide is, which hopefully this means we'll get an unmasking storyline, which I've been talking about in my last videos. Tomko returns to TNA, and it seems like he'll get a great face push, and I'm really excited to see him back. He looks in great shape, and I'm glad that they didn't reveal him as the rumored AJ attacker. Not saying that he's not the attacker, but they revealed him in this role first, and I can't wait to see him interact with AJ and Kurt, considering their past history. Now we got a Pointless Beautiful People promo, and then Flash versus Sarita in a rematch from their debut. It was a straight up back and forth knockouts wrestling match. put both of them over, and then Flash was attacked by Tracy. God knows why. Daphne lures Foley into attack by Raven and Richards, and I love Daphne. I think she's perfect. I love her so much. She reminds me of Harley Quinn, and really, I never got to see her in WCW, but I really doubt she was this entertaining. Then we get, not because she was entertaining before, but she's just this entertaining now. We get a rematch from the Turning Point 3-on-3, and this time it's a street fight. I was really into this match, and I'm really happy to see Supermax sporting the Mexican tights again. And in this match, everyone got a chance to shine, including Jesse Neal in his Reed debut, his return to the company. I was one of this guy's few supporters back when he debuted. He helped Rhino get the win for Team Extreme. Anyways, I can't wait to see more of Jesse Neal in the near future. For those of you that don't know, his backstory is 100% legit. Try to find them on MySpace if you can. I'm very interested. And then moments later, we got a promo from 3D, Rhino, and Neal. TNA is so good at establishing these big factions, especially heel factions, and these guys already look established and great. And Neal is put over by Team 3D and Rhino, and he already appears to have pretty good mic skills. I really can't wait to see the future with this guy. A future heel talent. Young talent heel. AJ and Angle briefly argue or disagree about who deserves a title shot, and Daniel and Desmond look great, and they cut a classic fucking promo. Excuse my language. Sting no-shows the interview, which is false advertisement by TNA, but it seems to have some kind of story. And last but certainly not least, we get the best, well, an amazing fucking TNA main event for free on TV. The double main event last Sunday was like both of them main of the year match of the year contenders. So clap it up to TNA for putting these guys in one main event for Impact. Now without Joe, of course. Now it's really smart. It builds off their successes and the momentum that they got with Turning Point. Now we saw everybody exchange some offense, and everybody was mixing up well. Desmond was avoiding Angle, and Daniels was avoiding AJ. A lot of great storytelling here as well. And then Daniels got the win over AJ, which basically should earn him a title shot at Final Resolution. And this main event for Impact, I really recommend it. It's a must-see main event if you're a fan of any of these guys. And I really can't wait till Final Resolution. It really looks like it's coming together nicely already. The build-up was great already. And Impact, in my opinion, was amazing tonight. Catch it if you can when they upload it on SpikeTV.com. I just got the Battlefield 2 beta, and they just opened it in US. Neslo was mentioning that he has it as well. Hope to see you there. If you're interested, you can check out my Platano Games channel. I'm going to upload some gameplay footage of that by tomorrow, hopefully. Mr. Platano Man 1989 out. Peace.